Halo Infinite passing Destiny 2 on Xbox's most played games list in the US of A is kind of like is a jab, right? It's a little jabby jab. It's a little jabby jab at Bungie, like I know 343 is feeling happy about this. 16, 17 something to sneeze at. To be perfectly honest, Halo Infinite is supposed to be a flagship Xbox exclusive game. So, yeah. So good for them, I guess. The thing about Destiny 2 is that we're on a lull. I'm not trying to make, I'm not trying to make excuses for Destiny 2. I'm just saying it's on a lull. And honestly, right now, if Destiny 2, it is a product, but since it is a product, it is at an all-time low, man. I mean, there's something weird going on, and I don't know what it is. It's something that is very strange, right? Because I don't understand what's going on with Destiny. Like, Season of the Witch just came out and it was really good, and it was probably some of the people's like funnest, I would say, relatively top tier seasons like in a while. Like, Season of the Witch is like definitely people's at least top 5. It's in my top 4, I want to say. Haunting. I gotta look at it, but Season of the Witch is definitely on there. I just know Haunting is my favorite. That was great. So it's kind of weird. I don't understand what's going on with Destiny 2, but maybe we can decipher that. Let's read into it. Even though Destiny 2 has experienced a bit of a rough patch, this is nonetheless indicates that Halo Infinite is enjoying some improved success right now. This is due to everything being added in Season 5. Reckoning, which includes Campaign AI and Forge. That is major, bro. That is so dope. I wish we could get something like that in Destiny, but it's kind of a different game. But dude, anytime you add Forge, Campaign Forge, I mean, that's crazy, bro. And honestly, I haven't really played Halo Infinite in a long time. New maps, new game modes, ability to earn Battle Pass XP in custom games, and more. That's good. You're earning EXP while you're playing your friends. That's definitely a plus. Since the release in late 2021, Halo Infinite has struggled to keep its players engaged with post-launch updates. Says Season 5 suggests that this may finally be looking up, though. Halo messed up with their seasons. Like, we all know this. They took forever to release content. Like, they dropped it early, I would say, and they took forever to release content. By the time of the ride in Halo Infinite has surpassed Bungie's space fantasy looter shooter Destiny 2. Most played games on Xbox list in the United States, with the former 16 and the latter 17. So it's one space, not too crazy. This is the first time I've seen this happen since the launch period for Microsoft and 343 Industries. Live FPS service in 2021. This indicates improved. Yeah, we just read that, I guess. I don't know where I read that over again. The increased player interest has owned Season 5. Kicked off the 17th. By far, it's the most exciting addiction. It's the power to custom PvE experiences by plunking down the campaign AI and Forge. That's probably super dope. On top of that, though, there's a pair of new arenas, fresh Forge canvases, and items to return to fan favorite Halo 4 mode Extraction. Deploy and protect extraction sites to score points, or including Master Chief Armor is a reward now, which I know about because it was a big thing. I think it's like $20 though, but maybe you could just earn it. Battle Pass EXP. Oh, and you can finally wear any helmet you want. Armor core. Please let me do this to all my armor, please. All this great stuff. There's more to come. The official King of the Hill PvE Firefront mode is slated to come before the season ends, January 30th. As a shield and vehicle regeneration equipment piece called the Repair Field. There's also a pair of operation events, one which is active right now, December 19th, and features 20 tiers of rewards, as well as a Halo 3 Refueled matchmaking playlist with community makes and beloved Halo 3 maps. This is kind of the same thing. Heck, let's just watch the trailer for this thing. Season 5. I mean, Halo Infinite looks good though right now. That looks real good, dude. Okay. That looks real good, my lord. New arena map forbidden. There you go. Armor, maps, customization. These are what people like. That's crazy. Bro, that looks so good. I wonder how this works. You just like... I wonder how his campaign. Look at that, bro. Look how sick that looks. I mean, they should have customization across all armors. That's... Come on. Master Chief's there. Finally. Looks good, man. It looks good. I respect it. Firefight King of the Hill. We had something like this in Destiny called Black Forge. They took it out because, you know, sunsetting. This is just the same thing written earlier. Brandon Lowry, Coolio, right? Destiny 2, what's going on, man? I love Destiny 2 a lot. And I think a lot of people do too. And of course, there's crossover at Halo. Of course, I think most people who play Destiny have played Halo and vice versa. Halo is on an uptrend and Destiny is on the downtrend. But why is this? Dude, honestly, first glaringly, the graphics look so much better. Destiny is old, bro. And it's starting to show, like, pretty bad. I mean, 7 years is a long time, but that's not looking good. The updates, man. I mean, there's this PvP Strike Force, but one map a season ain't gonna cut it, bro. Honestly, here's what I think is really bad. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think Trials of Osiris is the true endgame of Destiny 2. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, there's master stuff, grandmasters. But if you put your time and effort into it, you can complete a grandmaster, let's say, if you really, really try, you could be fresh to the game, beat a grandmaster within a season or two. If you really, really try, going flawless might take you a year or two, man. It's crazy. On its face, it's not bad. It's kind of gatekeepy, but it kind of poisons the PvP well. And I think PvP really needs to be a main focus. A lot of people are talking about like story and stuff. Like, I don't keep it a buck, man. Lifeball sucked, but it wasn't the worst like story I've ever heard in my life. Like, it wasn't the worst gaming experience I've ever had in my whole entire life. Let's be honest, these DLCs are cookie cutter, and the things that you do between Witch Queen and the things that you do between Lightfall aren't really that much different. If we're being totally honest with ourselves, let's be like objectively honest. There isn't really that much difference. It's just a different skin. Same thing, basically. Witch Queen gets a lot of love. Lightfall gets none. Because Lightfall's writing sucked, let's be real. And it's not really fun to play when you get annoying characters. Besides that, I think a major thing that needs to be addressed is the, like I said, PvP. But this goes for PvP and PvE. The barrier of entry is just too high. It's too high for it, man. It's too high to play Destiny. Literally, if you don't play Destiny and you want to try it, there's so much things you have to do to be able just to play with your friends. Like, it's not even worth it. Let's say, okay, I create a Destiny account. Like, oh, I'm talking to my friend at work and he's interested in Destiny, but he likes doing PvP. Cool, we got PvP, dog. The issue is, when you want to play PvP in Destiny 2 and be effective, you have to put so many hours in it that it's just not worth it. Like, you're just like, what's going on, dog? I just got thinking I just wanted to play PvP, but I have to do this first, like, this beginning campaign-ish type thing, and if I don't do it, I don't have access to all my powers, and so I do that, and then I'm just getting outgunned in PvP because all my guns suck, because I don't play the PvE version of it. And not only, even if I do play it, I gotta play like the high-end stuff. It's too much to ask for someone to jump in and play Destiny 2, man. It's too much. It's a commitment. I think it's a testament to Destiny 2 that it's been able to keep people around this long. Like, if you have like started some of it and played it for like, let's say you play Destiny 2 for like 6 months, like, you can jump back in, but just being a fresh new person, it's too hard. Halo Infinite, you can just boot that bang up, boom, takes you right into the menu. If you just do the free one, boom, puts you right into the menu, and like, dude, you're pretty much in games on equal level field with pretty much everyone 10 minutes into it. It's not that hard. They show you what the battle pass is. Try to make you buy it. Make you customize your character, and you don't really have anything to customize, so you just use a blank one, and you're in arena. It's not that crazy. So, I mean, that's just something to point out, man. I think a PvP like gun game style thing where you just kind of either you pick a certain set of like preset loadouts, right? Or you pick up guns similar to Halo, where it's just like there's just guns everywhere on the map, and then you run and pick them, and then you're able to use them, versus having to spend hours upon hours upon hours trying to get Necrochasm because that's the coolest gun and one of the best auto rifles to use in PvP, and you're just not gonna be able to get it. But if you can make it more even, make the barrier of entry to Destiny like lower, you'll get more people. It's not like Destiny's a bad game. The graphics are a little outdated, but it don't look like Halo Infinite, but the barrier entry needs to be lowered a little bit. We got this new season coming up. It's probably just gonna get worse, man. I'm not gonna lie. Final Shape, I want to say it hasn't officially been delayed, but I'm gonna tell Bungie something they don't want to hear, and everyone knows it. It's just like they can't delay Final Shape, but they delay it. It's a wrap. It's not looking good, bro. The people who play it will play it, and that'll be it. There'll be so much mass off jumping. It's gonna be crazy. Dredgen Xur made a little video a couple months back about why he plays this, and so this is season 4 of Halo Infinite, and here, Dredgen Xur's video.
All right, Dredgen fam. A lot of y'all have been asking, do I mean all of these?
Now I'm gonna pause this thing a couple of
all
times.
Heartfelt criticisms that I'm constantly spewing.
Let's go full screen.
Am I really that tired of the lack of support for PvP? Am I really fed up with the game?
See what I'm saying? He's gonna say yes to all these things. Let's put closed captions on.
Some of you have asked, am I done with the game? Some of you have even said, hey, if you're so upset with it, just quit playing. Well, one, I've put too much time into Destiny as a franchise for me to just quit playing it. But
that's
two,
real.
I do mean all the things that I've said.
Okay, you see what he's saying though, right? Like, just off rip, he means everything he's saying. This is the thing that's keeping Destiny kind of alive, is just our investment and nostalgia for it. I'm telling you, if it didn't have that, the player base would be a lot lesser. PvP's been neglected, and I hate to say it, I know there's people who dislike PvP, but if you don't have a solid PvP experience, which is constantly refreshing, a la Halo, a la Call of Duty, a la Valorant, you're not... It doesn't have to just be maps, it could be different things, but game modes as such. But if you're not constantly just kind of changing it up, the PvP didn't get a map for like 2 years. So, people are going to stop playing it. PvP is where the replayability is at in most games. That's just the truth. And I hate to say it, but that's what it is.
PvP-centric player in Destiny for a long time. Somebody who has 100 plus flawlesses, who has played a lot of comp, who has played a lot of quick play, played a lot of Iron Banner, played a lot of all the PvP modes. Misses
right,
Crimson
there you go.
Doubles on Valentine's Day more than I miss almost.
He's an old-time player. If you don't know what Crimson Doubles are, there was this thing called Crimson Days. It was the holiday for Valentine's Day, and you gotta play doubles. But yes, it was pretty cool actually. I don't know where they took. I guess we got the Dawning. I guess maybe it was too close to the Dawning, so they just took it out and gave us Guardian games.
That we've lost in Destiny. That kind of player, right? Is because I'm not getting my good PvE fix, my good PvE grinding from Destiny anymore. I'm not getting my new varied experiences in PvP from Destiny anymore.
And there you go. Yeah.
And I'm just not having that much fun playing the game unless other people are on to grind with me.
Okay, you see what he said? This is very important. You gotta be able. You have to. This is for anybody making any game whatsoever. You have to be able to have a great experience by yourself. Listen, some games are for the boys. Some games are for the boys. But you have to be able to have fun with that too by yourself. Call of Duty's great with the boys. CSGO's great with the boys. Halo, excellent with the boys. You just have to... You have to be able to play the game solo. And that goes for any game. Let's like even WoW, anything like that. It has to be able to be played solo and be able to be enjoyed. And if it's not, that doesn't mean that you just play things by yourself. It means like in game, like you're not. It's just you versus the world. Like you're interacting with other players in game. Think of like a strike, right? Where it's two other people playing with you, but I'm playing it by myself. Like these people might as well just be NPCs. It needs to be able to be played alone.
It's not what this video is about at all. What I want to do is show you exactly why I've been on Halo. Some of you D1 veterans, as I move through this Forge map, may recognize this map as one of the best maps that we had in Destiny 1.
That's crazy, bro.
Is a beautiful take on a replica of my favorite map from Destiny in all time. Between both games, Firebase Delphi. Came in here and made this masterpiece. This utter piece of artwork. He poured his heart and soul into making something incredible here. And I have even messaged this guy on Xbox telling him how good a job he did on this map.
Dude, Forge is crazy, bro. Forge is such a insanely crazy. It's old, I know, but just being able to make your own maps, bro, that's so next level, bro. That's so next level.
If you guys stepped away from Halo in general because you started playing Destiny and you're not getting that fix that you need, it's okay for you to step away and play other games. You're going to see me streaming Halo and being real bad at it until I get it down again.
Bro, another major point. When there is lulls, there's other games that need to be. You can't do something else, man. You gotta do something else. You get 7/10 years is a long time to be playing a single game. There's other games that needs to be played. Like Destiny is not a game, even though it feels like it sometimes. If you're like a completionist type person, which I'm not opposed to. Like I get in my moods, but Destiny cannot be played year round, bro. You can't. You gotta take months off. Like the end of the season. Do the end of the season. What I do, I front load a lot of the front of the season. Get like the power level max hard cap, and then I gradually just start to taper off. And I play other games and I enjoy it. Like I just finished Spider-Man 2 not too long ago. Playing Call of Duty. These are experiences I enjoy. Like I enjoyed playing those things. They're not Destiny to me, but it's important to get like different experiences, and you just can't get resentful towards the game, man. And that's just how it goes. Like it's crazy, I know, to play one game. It was one game and to not support my own needs, but that's just the way it is, man. Destiny is not World of Warcraft. A lot of the community based stuff that's in those type of MMOs, like RPG MMOs. You know, Destiny's kind of sort of like one. It's just the level of community that is in there is totally different. There's communal spaces, there's housing, there's things like that. Like Final Fantasy 14, like is basically it's a life sim basically for a lot of people, and that's totally different than playing Halo, not Halo, Destiny 2, and you're just running strikes, running raids, doing little achievements. That gets burnt out, man. You're not having communication with people. If you are, that's cool. But it's not the same as just logging in and going to your cafe and RPing. That's some people could do that. RPing is role playing. Some people could do that. You can't do that in Destiny. I'm pretty sure someone has tried doing RP in Destiny. It's probably lame. That's why GTA 5 has so much longevity, because people RP. And RP goes hard, like in GTA 5, and people love it. But that's another game where it's just such a all-encompassing thing. You can pretend and grow communities. Destiny 2, I don't think it's really like that.
I don't have that problem on Halo because I can load up something, new locations for maps, new experiences, new things to happen.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
For it to happen in PvP. And I don't have that problem on Halo because I can load up something like this. And if one guy can make a masterpiece like this on Halo, in Forge, what's Bungie's excuse for not being able to make any maps with an entire studio of staff?
He nailed it on the head, bro. He nailed it on the head. He nailed it on the head. That's, if you can make bangers on Forge, which is people just doing it for fun, why are people who are getting paid not able to make just maps? I don't even think people want banger maps, because really, I'm gonna keep a buck. Like, there's very few banger maps in Destiny 2 for PvP. I know them and they're fun for me, but I wouldn't say they're like a certified banger. You know what I mean?
Even if they wanted us to pay for the maps, we've talked about this amongst the
Map
content
packs, boom,
creator community that I'm
perfect.
involved in very recently. Not a single person that we've talked to has said they wouldn't pay $20 or $30 for a map pack on Destiny. To
Exactly.
have maps like this, to have varied experience.
When you're willing to sell us skins for $20, I don't think, and people are buying it. Obviously, I mean, Astrocross made a super huge video about microtransactions. I don't think asking for a $20 for a map pack is a big ask for the Destiny community. I think people would definitely be willing to pay for that. Let's see what this PvP strike team does. Um, I'm not too sure if they're just beholden to like that free to play thing, but like, hey man, just make it pay to, it's fun, man. It's cool. Like people who play it, and then like, I think if you could lower the bar to entry and get people to play it and they enjoy it, because the gunplay in Destiny is great. You can get people to buy those map packs, even more people.
Experiences like this. And it wouldn't be hard for them to hook up a new maps only playlist for the people that purchase that to go in and have new experiences so they can go promote it to their friends and get more people to invest in PvP. You can monetize PvP in Destiny, but it's not cosmetics. It's not the Eververse store. It's
there he goes. He's nailing it right on the head.
Masterpiece that we need in Destiny.
Yes.
Line, my jaw was on the floor. My heart was skipping beats. I haven't been more excited than when I found this map for us to use in that little tournament I was talking about for J-Man in Destiny. Nothing has compared with that since my day one Oryx clear. My Root of Nightmares day one
That's
clear,
crazy.
Challenge clear, didn't compare to it. None of it. Nothing. No flawless, nothing. Just me alone standing in Forge on this map. Made my heart flutter. That is where I'm at with Destiny. I'm not done with the game. I love the franchise. I love Bungie. But they gotta be honest with us. They gotta give somewhere. We need...
He's 100% right. I love Destiny too, man. And having those heart flutters, yeah, I haven't had those. Dude, I was playing Spider-Man 2. Like, you gotta hook the heart rate up monitor to my chest, bro. I would have gone crazy, bro. Craven is crazy to me, man. Even more than Venom. But, yeah, it's not giving me, like, the scariness. I mean, maybe it's because there's, like, a power fantasy, but... And, like, I know we're just gonna smash on, like, the Witness. It's just... Destiny 2 is not invoking raw emotion like it should. Like good games do.
Need to throw us a bone. And I don't want to be able to quote game directors as saying, we know what you need and it's not Crucible maps and strikes, because that is exactly what we need. None of us want to do...
This is a good video.
As Grandmasters. None of us
No.
want to do the same strikes for years and years and years. We need
No.
strikes. We need Crucible map injections, new experiences and trials.
That last strike I just played, the Corrupted, that's like a 5-year-old strike, I think. That came out in Shadowkeep. So that's what, I mean, not 5 years. Like 4-year-old strike.
Even if the maps aren't perfectly balanced, I know people want those new experiences, and we're willing to pay for those new experiences, Bungie. But here I am, instead of playing Destiny, I'm running around in Forge. I'm getting ready to play Season 1 of Diablo for my PvE grinding. That's where I'm at.
He's right too. That's another thing I kind of want to hammer in. I'm done with the vid. I just kind of want to hear what he said. Shout out to you, Dredgen Xur. See, this guy's obviously a Destiny dude. Dredgen Xur and Xur, 2 characters in Destiny. Obviously a big Destiny fan. This video's older. Like, this is an older video. But I'll put a link in the description. Yeah, bro, this is just... What can I say? He's exactly right. And the misconception I was willing to talk about was... Maps don't have to be balanced, bro. They don't. There's plenty of maps that are fun that aren't balanced. And that's kind of a cool thing because not only do you get like new people in and kind of take advantage of that unbalance, but the more advanced people learn to counter that. Like, it can't be totally unbalanced, but like if there's unbalances in like maps, like advanced players can be able to like counter the advantages and find like new different advantages within the map. If it gets out of hand, of course, you gotta like change it. But if it's just like not really like super balanced, that's fine, man. I think that's totally fine. Like if this this map favors really good sniper rifle players, like I don't care about that. Cool. Maybe I find a counter to that, or maybe I learn how to play snipers good. You know what I mean? That's just that. I mean, we'll see what he says.
I
I'll
still
say.
love Destiny. Meanwhile, you've got a guy in his garage out here remaking one of Destiny's best maps of all time. And
Okay, yeah, he's kind of just like angry, but he's right, bro. He's just right. There's nothing much more I can say. It's crazy, bro.